Hands up! And show us your hands!
Whoa, whoa, Prime, you just hit a light. Wow.
Witnesses.
Cut me off, you son of a Get the hell out that car! Get the hell out right now! I'm gonna tear you a new Come on, get out! I'm gonna beat
Ever seen a moment where someone's temper got the best of them on the road, only for things to take a turn they never expected? Road rage can lead to some wild situations, but sometimes the universe has a funny way of balancing things out.
Hands up! And show us your hands!
Today, we're going to look at real-life moments where drivers in their rage ended up facing the consequences in an instant. These aren't just stories. They're lessons in why keeping your cool might just save you from a whole lot of trouble. Get ready to see how quickly karma can catch up when patience runs out. A horrifying road rage incident was caught on camera when a woman allegedly fired a gun into a vehicle where a toddler was seated. The event occurred on July 26th on Interstate 45 in Houston, Texas. According to Sheriff Ed Gonzalez, the trouble started when two vehicles driving north came to a stop. That's when a man and woman got out of their truck and aggressively approached another man in his car. The situation escalated quickly as the male suspect, 34-year-old Benjamin Green, assaulted the driver. As the victim tried to drive away, the female suspect, 40-year-old Nasli Ortiz, took things to a dangerous level by firing a gun into the back seat of the victim's car through the passenger window. Shockingly, the victim's 2-year-old son was seated in the back of the vehicle at the time. This terrifying incident reminds us how quickly road rage can turn into a life-threatening situation, especially when innocent children are involved.
Got you on video!
Dialing.
In another intense exchange, a woman recording on her phone decided to block another driver from merging back onto the road from the shoulder. The blocked driver, clearly upset, took matters into her own hands. She started brake-checking the woman who blocked her, and even threw things out of her car in a fit of rage. The situation could have easily escalated further, but the woman behind the camera stayed calm and did the right thing. She called 911. By giving all the relevant information to the police, she made sure the reckless driver would face the consequences. This incident shows how easily tempers can flare on the road. But it also highlights the importance of staying calm and letting the authorities handle dangerous situations. A road rage incident took a dangerous turn when two drivers approached a roundabout. The tension between them quickly escalated, leading the truck driver to get out of his vehicle and confront the van driver. Filled with anger, the truck driver began yelling and causing a scene in the middle of traffic. After venting his frustration, he eventually walked away, likely thinking he had the last word. However, he didn't realize how close he came to facing a serious lesson from the van driver. Thankfully, the situation didn't escalate further, but it stands as a clear reminder that sometimes it's better to take a deep breath and drive away rather than let anger put you in a dangerous position. In Queensland, what started as a simple altercation turned into a much more dangerous situation when a man in a sedan decided to take his anger out on John, another driver on the highway. The man repeatedly brake-checked John, trying to intimidate him. But it didn't stop there. Blinded by rage, the man decided to chase John all the way to the police station, believing he could continue his tirade without facing any consequences. However, as soon as they arrived, the man rushed toward John, still filled with anger. But what he didn't expect was the swift hand of justice waiting for him. The police acted quickly, and the man was charged with multiple offenses, including dangerous operation of a motor vehicle and driving without a license. This incident is a clear reminder that letting anger control your actions on the road can quickly lead to legal trouble. In a wild incident, a drunk driver thought he could escape the law, but his luck ran out in a very unexpected way. After crashing into a police car, this reckless driver led the officers on a tense hour-long chase across several freeways. With sirens blaring and lights flashing, it seemed like the chase might go on forever. But the driver's poor decisions caught up with him when he finally ran out of options and tried to hide in an apartment complex. The police were hot on his trail and safely apprehended him before he could cause any more damage. This incident is a perfect example of how trying to run from responsibility only makes things worse. And in this case, justice was served swiftly. In another intense encounter, one driver decided to take road rage to a dangerous level by coming over with a bat, ready to intimidate. He probably thought that showing up with a weapon would scare the other driver into submission. But the driver with the dash cam wasn't going to let this bully have his way. Instead of backing down, he stood his ground and quickly shut down the tough guy's act. The confrontation ended with the bat-wielding driver realizing that not everyone is easily scared off. This incident serves as a strong reminder that aggression on the road can backfire, and sometimes the person you're trying to intimidate might be tougher than you think.
On camera, frightening moments at a road rage incident as it...
Another shocking road rage incident was all caught on a dash cam, and it's a terrifying example of how quickly things can spiral out of control. It started when a car aggressively cut off a red van, leading to a dangerous game of retaliation. Moments later, the red van returned the favor, cutting off the car and nearly causing a crash. The situation escalated rapidly as both vehicles came to a stop, and the driver of the car got out, launching into a physical attack on the other driver. But things took an even darker turn when gunshots rang out. The driver of the van, in a moment of desperation, fired several rounds, hitting the other man in the arm. Unfortunately, another car passing by was also hit by bullets, though thankfully no one else was seriously injured. Both drivers now face separate charges for their roles in this frightening encounter, reminding us that road rage can lead to life-altering consequences. An intense encounter began with a simple money dispute, but quickly turned into absolute chaos. The video, recorded by Damon D., shows a man approaching a car, ready to unleash his fury. The situation escalated rapidly as the man started threatening the driver, and then completely lost control, going wild with a metal stick. He aggressively smashed the car window, all while Damon, in disbelief, recorded the entire scene. What makes this incident even more shocking is that after causing so much damage, the attacker casually identified himself, seemingly without a care. The dispute, which started over an unpaid landscaping bill, could have ended much worse. But Damon, realizing things were getting out of hand, decided he'd had enough and drove off to avoid further danger. This incident highlights how quickly a minor disagreement can spiral into violence, especially when tempers flare on the road.
Hospital if you don't get out of here.
No, you can't bring a weapon out on me.
Yes, I can.
In a shocking display of disregard for public safety, a truck driver caused chaos on the road and didn't even look back. Witnesses watched in disbelief as the truck crashed into a traffic light, causing it to snap and come crashing down onto the road. But instead of stopping to check the damage or take responsibility, the driver just kept going, as if nothing had happened. The ease with which he continued driving, without acknowledging the destruction left behind, left onlookers stunned. This incident is a stark reminder of the dangers of careless driving and the potential for severe consequences when drivers choose to ignore the havoc they cause. It's a reminder that every action on the road has an impact, and ignoring responsibility doesn't make the damage disappear. It only makes things worse in the long run.
Whoa, whoa, Prime, you just hit f***ing light.
Road rage can turn a routine drive into a nightmare in seconds. These real-life stories show just how quickly things can spiral out of control when tempers flare. It's a reminder to keep calm and stay safe on the road, because the consequences of losing control can be severe.
He goes nuts with a metal stick.
If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more content like this. Stay safe, and thanks for watching.